Okay, welcome to this week's OnlyTax, where we give you the naked truth about how the tax system works. Alright, so today we are going to react to an Instagram reel. So let's check this thing out, and I'm gonna give you my thoughts about this. Okay, let's see. So this video is a take me back to the 90s. Okay, take me back to the 90s. I was still a kid in the 90s. I remember my parents bought their house back in 1990, I think, in our small town of San Antonio, three-bedroom house, and it was $180,000. It's what I believe they said it, and they paid for it. And out of curiosity, let's see how much is that house worth today. Let's see. Okay, so this house today, according to Zillow in San Antonio, it's worth $871,000 now in 2026. But in 1990, my parents bought it for $180,000. That's crazy. Okay, so let's watch this video. Well, I remember watching the first Sprint of Bel-Air back in the 1990s, and that's crazy. Back in 1990, it was worth $732,000, and in 2025, it's worth $30 million. So remember, if you sell that, that's capital gains. But imagine if you didn't have a mortgage on that, that is $29 million of equity. You could do a cash out refinance, which is not taxed, by the way. Use that money, go buy more rental properties that will generate you more cash flow, and it's also going to give you depreciation, which with a tax strategy you can use that to offset your active income. So that's amazing. Wow. So let's watch it one more time, okay? Wow, this house, 190,000. And then last year, it's worth $3.5 million. I think this brings up a pretty good point that the reason why prices has gone up so much is because there's a shortage of housing here in America. So when there's a shortage, its supply goes down, demand goes up, and prices go up as well. So that's part of the reason why. And number two is back in the 2020s, we printed a lot of money, which caused a lot of inflation. Look at that, 289,000 in the 1990s, $7.9 million in 2025. Remember, if the owner of this house gives this to the children, that is tax, right? There's a tax implications to that. But if they wait until they pass away and then they inherit the property, step basis, no capital gains. Okay, so yeah, so there you go. That is our only tax for this week. So if you have any questions, if you want to submit a video that you want me or my team to react to, please send it to us. And if you have any questions, schedule a call with us. And don't worry, your accountant handles that.